So, following your battle, you're frigidly cold.
I am so cold. Let's quickly go to this guy's house.
I suppose you gather yourselves up and make your way back out into the city streets.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just leaving death
nonchalantly.
leaving death and destruction in our
Nobody
way.
saw anything.
Like we
I
do.
guess I'll dismiss Sariel until we get to the guy's house.
Al
and then I'll
whistles
return
where he's
him.
leaning up against the wall nearby.
Yeah, but lock the warehouse.
Very well.
And when we get back to the house, she can summon her
Yep.
dog in the courtyard before we go in.
Very well. You would rush your way back. It would still take you some time to navigate your way back through the city streets, making your way back from the Dock District all the way up to the ID District again. By this point of the day, the sun is, steadily making its way across the sky, and for the most part, the rest of you are still miserably warm. You are bundling your cloak around you as you make your way quickly through the city streets. I will need you to make a fortitude save.
12.
12. You've taken 2 points of non-lethal damage from exposure.
Oh, cool.
Suppose you shiver as you make your way back into the courtyard. Guess taking out the minute while she paces back and forth to stay warm.
I hate this. Why does it take you so long?
The good news is it's only going to get worse because we're going to go somewhere even colder.
No, nothing is as cold as this.
She literally has a portal to the frozen north open in her body.
I'm very cold.
There you go.
In, out, seems about the same.
Why don't we shine the lamp on you then?
Let's not say we did.
There you go.
I can just give you the lamp to hit him with it.
No, it's fine. I don't want to break it.
So I suppose you would all make your way back inside.
Yeah. Ask the Major Domo dude which tapestry.
He would motion for you to follow, leading you downstairs to what appears to have been, you're going to say, some sort of bloodbath. You'd found the wrapped bodies of 7 individuals when you'd gone back to the warehouse on the longship, which you believe were probably the elfin warriors that came here and fell. Skelg apparently is deserving of his reputation, judging by the 7 men that he killed single-handedly whenever they first attacked him in his home. You're going to guess that this hallway is probably the scene of that battle. The guard apparently has already come, as well as taken away the 2 bodies of the 2 guards that the men had come back and killed 2 days ago and left down here. You'd be eventually led to what appears to be a simple tapestry sitting on the wall. He would nod towards it. That was the one that the light shone on before. Before you is what appears to be a meadow scene with a shepherd and a flock on what appears to be a pristine hill.
Wasn't this supposed to go to
Isn't it a
cold
ship?
boatland place?
The one upstairs is a ship.
To that.
Yeah.
It changed into the ship when you shone on the meadow?
Yeah, give him the key to the warehouse and tell him all the stolen stuff is in there too, by the way.
Thank you. I'll inform the guard and make certain that they know that your actions in that case were justified.
Okay, so shine the lamp now.
Yeah, shine the light on the thingy.
Lighting the lantern and shining it upon this, the entirety of this would ripple like a pool of water for a moment before resolving in itself into what appears to be a depiction of a ship. Although the description that you previously heard of the ship doesn't necessarily match this one, as it's not a fine vessel cutting its way through the ocean, but apparently a long ship frozen in an iceberg.
Like literally in an iceberg?
Like literally seemingly in an iceberg.
Well, that's going to make it hard to get in there.
Depends on where the portal
Like, can we
opens up.
not get onto the... Like, it's inside of an wall of ice.
I mean, from what you can
thing.
see, but you're seeing a depiction of it from the outside, so you're not certain if there's an area inside where you can step free to.
You go first.
Give me a potion.
Yeah, I was like down the potion first,
Yeah,
and
go
then hut
ahead.
in there, and hope I don't
How much is it? How
just
much
go
resistance for
squat
how
on there.
I'll
long?
give you 10 resistance.
All right.
For 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
Okay. Yep, I guess I'll be the brave one and take a step in and hopefully not just be squished against an iceberg. Trapped forever.
We could tie
I
a rope
miss
to
you.
We could tie a rope to you.
I like her. She's supportive.
She said we
We'll
miss
miss you. We'll miss you.
And I said I could tie a rope to you. I am practical and good.
That's funny.
You would step through the portal. Honestly, it wouldn't be necessarily what you're
See a
anticipating.
little leaf frozen in the iceberg.
I show up in the picture. I'm being trapped in the picture.
Help me.
You'd honestly expected some sort of weird sensation or anything, other than the fact that it's immediately a blast of cold. It is literally like walking through a curtain. Stepping free onto the other side, you would find yourself in what actually looks to be almost a strange ice cave. Sunlight would filter through the walls and ceiling, and 3 what looked to be burning braziers would set off to the side to give some warmth in this otherwise chilly space. Directly ahead of you, a tunnel leads its way through the ice, sloping steeply downwards. Behind you, you can see the simmering portal hanging on what appears to be, you're going to say maybe the upper portion of the mast, as it seems the entire ship is frozen into ice, but someone has excavated possibly this cave.
That's maybe.
In after leaf.
Following the mast downwards, you can actually look through the clear ice floor below to what appears to be the blurry outline of the ship's deck, perhaps some 20 feet below you.
We're gonna have to get to the bow because we have to hang it on the front of the ship.
Yep. So I guess everybody grab your toboggans and let's slide on in there.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we'll all go through the portal.
Yep.
Happy fun times.
It is a cold environment here.
Although at least we won't be killed by it.
I was already cold.
Does that cold resistance work against the cold burningness inside of your body?
Until it dissipates.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
for now, it's okay.
I was like, for now you're at least like, hey,
so
I'm not.
all the guy
bitterly cold.
needs to do is sell a bunch of his stuff and get a ring of energy resistance cold, and he'll be fine.
Feasibly.
Sell his house and just buy that.
Well, he has all that stuff in
He has
his
a lot of
basement.
stuff.
There's a lot of
Or
stuff.
wait until someone can enchant him. I mean, how many days could that take before he dies?
Anyway,
We can't solve your curse, but
Look,
here's a magic item that you have to wear for the rest of
seriously,
your life.
at least it will stave off death. Gotta think.
he's obviously not a magic dude.
Yeah, you have to
like,
think outside the box, people.
he's not a magician. He doesn't have the magic.
I suppose the rest of you would step through the portal,
Yes.
arriving much as Leaf did before. You don't see any sign of the man who came before you,
That's not good.
He's probably in there.
although he may have been the one that lit these braziers. You don't know.
I was like, somebody's here because they lit the brazier.
Okay, well, let's go then.
Let's, I guess, follow the ice cave for now because I'm not digging. I don't know if we can dig down through this ice to get to the.
Well, the tunnel goes down to the ship.
It is sloping its way down.
Yeah, it goes
Yeah,
to the
Yeah, I
ship.
was like, I really hope that it's sloping down to the ship, or else we have no chance.
Follow the tunnel.
You would make your way forward. I will need an acrobatics check from the party.
Oh no.
I'm sliding down the tunnel.
Actually, I may not be sliding
So am
down.
I.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let's see. So that's 2.
we're
3.
two buddies.
I got 14.
What is the marching order?
Good thing.
I'm first,
I'm second.
which means I'm gonna go down
And
with
I think
you.
I
Sariel's
still have my
behind
armor
them.
check, too.
And
Alright, you're
then
first, you're second. What'd you get?
I got 2.
2? Very well. Sariel got a...
Sariel gets a 21.
Very well. You got a
6.
6.
Oh, Lord.
Very well. Leaf may make a strength check.
Do it, buddy.
22.
So you begin making your way down, basically planting your feet wide and slowly making your way down.
Because I know how to do this. Because I'm from the frigid north.
You would hear a whoops from your wife behind you.
I'm very like ladylike. I'm sure it's like you're a very tough lady, but all of a sudden you're like, wait.
This would follow by an annoyed bark from Sariel, as I imagine you'd slip tumble into him as she would slide back in behind you. You would slide about 5 feet forward before planting your claws into either side of the ice wall and sliding yourself.
I knew this would come in useful one day. Why didn't you think of this?
I'll need another check from the party.
Oh gracious.
Hey, I did slightly better.
Uh-oh.
I did
My turn to go.
slightly better.
All right, we're going down,
Oh, you did
guys.
better than I.
Alright, get it.
Betterer.
Yes.
4.
5.
Sariel gets a 26. Eva gets a 5.
13.
We're falling right down.
We're going right down.
Except Sariel.
It's time to take a tumble. I told you we were going to take a toboggan down.
We should just put the shields down.
What? Shields up! We have one shield. Your
I could
shield.
put my shield down.
The entirety of the party, I'm going to assume Sariel included in this, makes a loud tumbling roll back down to the bottom as you take the dramatic ice slide straight down onto the deck.
Shoot.
It's like one of those levels from Mario 64.
Oh yeah, we're the penguin. Except you know at the very end we're gonna hit wood and it's just gonna be like all the way across.
You would scrape your way across the deck, fortunately not hitting anything that honestly hurts, although you imagine making enough noise with the clumbering sound of all of you echoing down here.
We're
that-
here.
Hey, big
Hopefully
scary
people
ice
know you're
monsters,
here.
come on out.
After the long curve, it suddenly opens into another cave, basically at the rear deck of the ship here. More braziers keep the worst of the cold at bay, but a wall of solid ice blocks access from the aft to the foredeck. A large drum would sit on the deck. Behind is what appears to be a trap door leading down. You're going to guess into the hold of the ship.
Who's been having a party?
Well, you would note this is, of course, the drum for a standard longship to play.
Oh, it's a tempo drum. Okay.
Yeah.
I for some reason I thought somebody just had a drum.
If
there.
you
It's
have
like,
Professor Sailor, you can actually play it.
No, I definitely don't have that.
Okay.
I didn't do the sailing. I was in the front, ready to jump and chop.
So there's nothing else on this area, so I guess the trapdoor?
The trapdoor appears to be the only way to exit unless you want to start trying to chop your way through the wall of ice. But-
No thanks.
Let's go down.
I will check it for traps first.
Very well.
I keep forgetting you can do that.
You may make a perception roll.
In 12.
Looks clear.
I open the trapdoor.
The trapdoor, surprisingly, is not trapped.
It said it looks clear.
I don't trust you.
Somehow a blast of colder air would come out of this. So I suppose you would cast a light spell on something that Leaf is carrying.
Sure.
Very well.
Okay.
Your light pulling weapon, I guess, now.
Sure.
Do you wear like a hole?
We also have a lantern.
I mean, I guess.
So did we bring the lantern in with
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta put it on the prow of the ship.
Well, we have to
yeah.
keep it
Right.
on
Yeah, we have to
because
keep
it'll
it
close
on
the
because
portal.
it'll close the portal, and I don't want to be stuck up here. It'll take us a long time.
I do
to
assume
get back
that
to
we're
Absalom.
keeping that in front of us.
I mean, we could relight it, I guess.
Well, you can also close. You can shut it.
No, when the light goes
Yeah,
out,
we'll do.
it-
Oh yeah, we'll do
it
that.
closes the
Should've
portal.
Does that?
And we don't have
There's
the
no
time
sense in adding more cold
to
to this
open
already
the
cold
portal
place.
back to what's his name's
Oh,
house.
so okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
But if we
that's-
shutter it, it's still on. It's just not.
We don't have a lot of
possible.
time. We keep going.
Making your way forward, descending down the very, very steep stairs, which leads into the lower deck here. Your light would play over the chamber, which again seems somewhat colder than everything else. It's dark down here without the filtering sunlight, and your light casts long shadows throughout the lower area. No braziers burn here. Shadowy movements are visible in the darkness, accompanied by an eerie creaking noise, although strangely rhythmic. As the light plays across the room, you would note a figure moves along the aisles between two sets of rowing benches along the left and right. 4 dead men, judging by their, general appearance, and the fact that they have vicious wounds on them, would sit on the benches, continuing to fruitlessly pull at the oars, despite the fact that they're locked in the ice, continuing to try to row.
That's the
Is
creaky
that how they
noise.
rode this ship, or was that just an after?
The man walking down the center appears to be a withered human, wearing what looks to be funeral robes, as well as an elfin burial mask.
I bet you.
He would
it's-
turn, staring at all of you, with red glowing eyes underneath the
I
mask.
told you,
Europe?
undead ghost ship.
A long tongue would snake its way out from behind the mask, licking back and forth and tasting the air before he'd flex
crap.
his
Does anybody have
claws.
knowledge religion? Because I
Yes.
don't.
Nope.
Yes.
Because
Anyone that notes would be able to tell that one of the men down here wears the same same refinery as the guards that you fake guards that you ran into
So
previously.
it's the guy that went missing a few
Tyrion or
days
whatever
ago.
his name is.
He appears to be a
he's,
rower.
yeah, he's a rowing.
Aw.
I'm guessing zombie. Something.
Knowledge
Something.
religion, maybe.
First, I will need initiative from the party.
Initiative.
Dang it.
Dang it. I rolled that like 3 times tonight for the same initiative.
It's bad.
He's going real bad, guys.
Bad news.
Bad news bears.
Maybe the little guy too.
Alright. Leaf.
4.
Oh, and I thought I did bad.
Man, I did okay. Never mind.
Alright. Eva.
7,
Eva gets 7. Sariel.
12.
12. Eliza.
9.
And back now.
9. Bryn.
10.
10.
I'll go team. Jeez.
Sorry, I was
School's gonna be up on us.
I want to point out that the zombies beat everyone's initiative.
Oh!
It's one of those things we're just all looking there like, what the heck is going on? And all the zombies are stepping
Now,
up,
see,
and we're
what's
like, I
happening
still
with
don't
my
know.
characters? I'm going, what's going on?
Guys, why don't you guys open your legs a little bit?
You're happy
So
you can't
my
see it,
character
friend.
sees nothing.
The
You're
benches
happy.
along the side are effectively difficult terrain.
Okay.
The path through the center is not.
Okay.
That is the mass in the center.
Be
Great.
happy you can't see.
Alright, let's have bad times happen.
Well, at least the enemy's gonna come to us.
Helder charges,
Of course he does. Yeah, totally.
barreling forward and flexing his claws. He'll dive to the attack. He bites.
I'm gonna be a ghoul with a portal to the cold place in there.
Well, you'll be a new type of
10.
frost ghoul or something.
haha.
It'll be fun.
Very well.
You know what? I'll be immune to
He would
cold,
miss
so-
as you would manage to barely wedge your shield up in time to crack him hard on the jaw.
This guy's scary.
Brackish blood would spray out from where he bites his tongue.
Wash that
We
later.
watch a lot of things.
You took your hand off of it. It's like chess. You can't move it again.
Fun with those rules, are we? Alright.
The line of undead shambles forward, but being zombies, they can only take the single action.
Sweet.
Sariel
Get in there.
Oopa.
goes rushing his way forward.
You're gonna bite that zombie.
Get him.
Nine.
A 9 will not strike the zombie.
Thought you were gonna have Kinway storytell for us for a minute there.
From Sariel, we go to Bryn.
Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna attack the ghoul because he just bit me.
Very well.
I'm going to power attack.
Captain, spin your blade.
12.
A 12 will not strike the ghoul, glancing
Up
off
to you,
his
Leaf.
thick flesh.
We're all gonna die.
Oh, no.
From Bryn, we go to Eliza.
I will channel.
Very well.
That's a good
Grab
plan.
your holy symbol, present it to channel.
2 points
I get
of
a save.
holy damage. My DC is 14.
All the zombies will fail.
Nice. They took a 2 damage. What am I saying?
2
Two?
damage. Okay.
Points of damage.
There we go.
2 damage.
Helder saves.
You heard it here first, folks. Panage is the word of the game.
Well, better than some of the other words we have come up with.
That's fair.
If we wake up in the
Eva.
morning and you're not there, I don't know anything.
What?
You kill
Eva.
him in his sleep.
Oh, no. He would have been dead long.
There was no hesitation with that.
I'm not entirely certain if this is in game or not.
This is in game.
Hesitation on that
I'm not a murderer.
one. Oh, that we
Yet.
know of.
I know you contributed.
Remember, kids, don't threaten to kill people. She's gonna be subject number 1 when I disappear.
14.
14 will strike a target.
Hey, look, you got one.
I do 1 point of damage.
Oh.
Aww.
You claw viciously at the zombie, still
yes.
managing to draw blood.
You do this.
You're like, oh, you're gross.
You're like, I gotta clean this finger down.
Kill
Leaf.
him.
Kill him.
blood rage.
Very well. You roar.
And power attack again, attack the ghoul.
Very well.
Yeah.
Turning your attention to Haldir.
So 13.
13 will miss Bjornson.
Yep, he's a little wily one.
Brings us around to Haldir. He will swing, attacking at Leaf.
Curses. I'm probably gonna be upon
He
me.
will bite Leaf.
Apparently,
Oh.
he's sexist to me.
Natural 1
We
will
tried
not
to
hit.
attack me first.
15.
Yeah.
Man.
15 striking his target. One of his claws, dealing
AC penalty.
5 points of damage. You will need to make a fortitude save.
Please do not turn
Oh,
into
boy.
a ghoul on us.
No promises.
That's what we need.
Do we really?
17.
17. You'd feel your bones beginning to lock into place as the paralysis starts to set in before roaring through it and continuing to rage.
Yay, you're fine.
Seeing that, he'll take his last claw and swipe it at the fighter. 16.
Nope.
This would scatter across the outside of your shield as you knock his hand wide, bringing us to the zombies. One will attack Suriel, one will attack Leaf, one will attack Eva.
You're doing good, guys.
You just keep us up.
We'll get him eventually.
Alright, gang. Going down the list, Sariel, 16 to hit his touch AC.
Wait,
Yeah.
the zombies are hitting touch AC?
Very well. He has cold resistance.
Yeah, because he drank the potion.
Very well, does no damage. 19 to hit Leaf's touch AC.
Yeah.
Cold resistance.
Yeah.
Does no
They
damage.
just cold us.
14 to hit Eva's touch AC.
Oh, yeah.
Cold resistance.
Yes.
Does no damage.
Well, we don't have to worry about them guys.
They're very cold.
Well, I mean,
They're very cold, though.
they would be very cold, except we're protected. So.
They are like
Yay for
popsicles.
us. You.
Sariel.
For us popsicles.
Zombie attack. 21.
A 21 will hit the zombie as he bears down on it,
7 points of damage.
viciously tearing into the zombie in front of him. It does still stand.
15 for a claw
15 will hit the zombie.
for 5 points of damage.
He brings the zombie down under his claws.
His last claw is an 18 to hit the ghoul.
18 will strike the ghoul.
He does 7 points of damage.
This
He's
guy.
getting first.
Viciously
Yeah, he's
tearing.
getting
Remember,
first.
he
blood.
can be a seal killer too. Kill stealer.
Viciously.
Still killer.
Seriously thought you said seal killer.
I mean, we are in the frigid north, where such things are probably
Who
common.
knows at this
Seals are
point?
cute. We're not killing
You
seals.
need that blubber.
They're just like fat.
This is
From
weird.
Sariel, we go
sea
to
dogs.
They're so cute.
Bryn.
Okay, I'm gonna
And they're
attack the ghoul.
fluffy when they're babies.
Power attack. Finally.
Nice.
23.
23 will strike Haldir as you
Hit it.
bear down on him.
7 points of damage.
You would hammer him down to the ground with your
Hey,
blade,
that's fun.
cracking through his futile.
Oh, that's right. You
mask
hit him
and
first. Okay,
splattering
I was like,
blood
man,
everywhere.
he didn't have many hit points.
Yes. Sorry, I'll fought him.
Sweet. I did it.
Another kill loss.
You have move action remaining if you'd like to.
I know. I'm good.
Eliza.
Do you guys want me to use my last channel or just let me?
Ah, just let him
Yeah,
go.
we'll just go. They
I
can't even
will-
hurt us.
I will delay.
Very well. Eliza delays. Eva.
Oh, hey, that might hit. 17.
A 17 will strike the zombie in front of you,
She has 2 points of damage.
nicking the zombie.
A 1 will not hit.
One will not hit the zombie.
She's just like gross
I am too
stuff
dainty for this.
on my fingers.
Leaf.
Alright.
Because I have claws doesn't
Round
mean I
of
have
rage. I will not power attack. I'll attack one in front of me. Oh, there it is. 19.
A 19 will strike your target.
14 points of damage.
That's
It's
good
dead.
damage.
I know. Now I do it. Now I can
Explode
do
the
good
zombie
damage.
in front of you.
Death.
Whenever they can't really hurt me, that's when I start getting good. Now it's just target practice.
The other zombie will attack,
Knock it down.
striking out at Eva. Only a 14 to hit your regular AC.
No, no.
Very well. Sariel goes rushing over to defend his master.
7.
A 7 will not defend his master. Bryn.
He wants to get the
I
dead
guess
taste out
I'm
of his
also
mouth
gonna
from the
wander
first
over
one.
there somehow. That's fine.
You're gonna get right there.
Yeah, I can be catty corner. I will power attack. Yeah, 14.
A 14 will strike the zombie.
Okay. 14.
14 points of damage, chopping the zombie down as it falls under your blade.
He's dead, Jim.
As I suppose all of you would shake the blood from your weapons and claws.
I'm just imagining very, very like congealed blood off of
Good.
his
Basically,
left.
already
Just
frozen.
like
Making your way forward, ascending up the steps, you'd reach the top trapdoor at the top. Pushing on this, you would find it's locked.
I take 10 and get an 18.
With an 18, you'd be able to disable this. I suppose climbing back down from the barbarian shoulders.
Okay.
Pushing up, you would step free from here into, you're going to guess, the deck of the ship again, although you might actually be in some sort of, you're going to say, forecastle? You're not entirely positive. You're on the deck of the ship, and a soft glow of sunlight again penetrates into the ice cave that you'd find yourself here. Several braziers burn near the, effectively, walls of this area. Beyond that, some other furniture is scattered about the chamber, basically giving the impression of someone living here. There looks to be a funeral bed set off towards one side that actually looks slept in,
I mean, I
as
guess
well as a chair which sits nearby.
the ghouls sleep.
The lady.
the ladies
The
might
lady,
be
they
so.
said. He said that he
A
gave
woman
her
would
the
stand
ship.
in the room, turning, glancing towards all of you curiously as you make your way up.
She a ghoul?
Is she alive?
The woman appears to be alive. Honestly, she looks like she stands maybe close to about 5.5 feet tall. She's rather beautiful, all things considered, with stark white hair which falls down her shoulders and shockingly blue eyes, which are offset by her pale skin as she would look all of you over. anyone that has knowledge, geography,
Nope.
No.
I will also allow an intelligence roll from the Olfin.
I'll take it.
Dolphin.
I got a 5.
Wow, I surprisingly got a 16.
Nice.
With a 5, you're not entirely positive. With a
that's
16, you've
before.
run into something similar to this before. She is in fact a woman. More likely not, she's from Irison, and judging by her general appearance, you're going to guess that she's Irison nobility, related to the winter
crap.
witches of the distant land.
She's a witch.
That may not be evil.
Surprisingly, despite the fact that she's simply wearing a rather simple-looking dress, she doesn't look to be remotely cold.
She's a witch with the mirror.
Hello.
Hello.
You want to go home?
You want to go home?
Who are all of you?
Where
business
Me,
do you have here?
Bryn, Eliza, Sariel,
Eva.
Eva.
You're here to return this lamp.
We're from the Pathfinder Society. This was stolen from your ship.
Maybe
you
we
brought
should.
back the beacon.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say, maybe we should slow down and explain this in complete sentences.
I brought a lamp. I want the lamp to be used so I don't have cold.
I'm
inside.
Natalia Yegevna.
Nice
Okay,
to meet
cool.
you.
Skelg sent you.
Yeah, he's been cursed by the lamp.
Thanks to homeboy's son. What's his name? Ben
Ben.
Gear.
Yeah.
Bengar.
Ben.
Ben Gear. It's definitely Ben Gear, but Ben Gay is what we've been going with.
I
apparently.
call him Ben Gear. Ben Gear cursed him with this lantern.
And
Let's see.
you.
Well, and me, but that was later.
But if we understand this correctly, it will take you to Irison.
Yes.
So the question is, do you want to go to Irison?
I would like to return back to my homeland. I am missing some things.
What are you
Such
missing?
as...
You are offering me the lamp.
If you'll turn it on after we leave.
Yeah.
You wish to return back to your own home. I have no issue with that. Then
Okay.
the lamp will take me back to better places than this. She would glance over the ice walls. I would ask something. I would like for you to negotiate with me, for me, on my behalf.
Okay.
With who?
You must have killed my husband to reach here.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Didn't have a choice. He attacked us.
He was a ghoul. She
Yes.
knows.
You understand that Skelg came here before you.
Mm-hmm.
Raided the ship and stole the lantern, which in turn was used to curse him.
In effect, saving me.
Yes.
Any of those of you who wish may make a knowledge nobility check.
Nope.
Barring that, those of you, again from the north, may make an intelligence roll.
1.
11.
You're not entirely sure what she's getting at.
So you have like a favor for him?
Well, I'm
It
assuming.
is a very complex set of laws that my country runs off of. But in short, he is both my savior and therefore my captor. Therefore also my lord, and would be required to be my husband.
He is a bachelor.
We can kind of act
Or
as
she's
agents
hot.
for him on account of he's gonna die if we don't do this, so I think he'd be okay with our judgment.
Is the portal still open to
Yes.
your land?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If you could go and speak with him on my behalf, tell him that if he would like, he may take over for Haldir and gain all the benefits of our arrangements that he would have possessed, including the favor of my family and our expansive estates.
So you want to marry him?
He is obviously an extraordinarily skilled and capable warrior.
Oh, I thought
Our
you
children would be much more
were trying to
powerful.
get out of it.
No. Why
He's a
would
good
I?
dude. He's a good guy.
Okay, so basically, you want us to go and see if he will agree to marry you in order to remove the curse.
And, make
Well, we'll
little
go
witch
do this.
babies.
This is fine. Will you come with us and wait on the other side of the portal so that we don't have to do this whole rigmarole of like down the stairs, through the ship, up the stairs? Everything's dead.
While you're
Again.
gone, I can use my magic to free the foremast of the ship to return the lantern to its rightful place. Go and speak with Skelg.
To the portal!
Boy.
We're going to the portal.
Descending back down,
Goodness
marching your way
gracious.
through the dead room, ascending back up, making your way awkwardly back up the ramp here. Feasibly, not all of you have to go
I'm
back
literally
up,
imagining us
but,
being an ultimate beastmaster right now, trying to get up that little tube part.
stumbling your way up here, you manage to step back through the portal. Upon arriving, Tyros would be very happy to see all of you. Immediately concerned about the fact that you don't seem to have broken the curse, but I suppose he would lead you back to his lord, who would
We
sit
have a way
shivering in his
to-
bed.
It's going to
I'm
be a
still-
very short
I'm still
conversation.
confused by all of this.
She thinks he's good. He's a mighty warrior with a lot of prestige. That's
We
a
don't
good
ask.
match.
She's got her reasons. We do what we want to do.
If he agrees to marry her, because of this whole thing, he's technically her captor.
Otherwise,
whatever.
he has to die.
Yeah, he either
So-
dies or he marries her.
So this is going to be easy. Let's just go talk to him.
But I figure we should have something written up and have him sign it with his cold little dead fingers.
Or we could just
Why
carry
so-
him.
I'm not going to carry him.
What?
What? We just slide him down the little tunnel and
No.
be like, here's your guy. Oh,
All right, so we're going to go talk to him, and we're going to tell him what's happening.
Have him sign a piece of
Yes.
paper that says yes, so that we can prove it. 'cause
I
we
expect-
can.
Or, no, he's got to come with her, right?
No, she
No.
can come home. No.
She's gonna. She'll go home to
he needs
Harrison,
to
and
go.
then he can
Yeah.
go.
I mean, as long as he agrees to it, she'll assume that he's going to hold himself to his word, and he is an elfin warrior. He will probably
He's gonna
hold
hold his
himself to his word.
Let's just get it in writing, just to be safe. I agree to marry you.
Ascending up the stairs, you would, I suppose, meet with him in his room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll
Have
short
this
of
really
contact.
weird conversation.
You may make a diplomacy check if you wish to talk to him.
I will
will
try
attempt
to
to aid. Yeah, yeah.
I aid.
I don't need it. I guess I'm just sitting over here like it's this or die, douchebag. Like,
So
Jesus.
23.
And I'm just trying to cover your mouth from my tiny little...
I'm cold.
The man would shiver contemplatively in his bed, staring towards the fire.
How long are you going to think?
And she'll free me from this curse.
Yes, and you won't die old in your bed.
She's pretty, if that helps.
Very.
He knows he's seen her.
I've met her.
She's
I
rich.
could do worse.
You could do.
I will agree.
Okay, cool, bye.
Okay, sign this paper.
Whatever.
The world's shortest contract. I will marry this chicka.
He would shakily sign the paper,
Okay, we go quickly.
nodding. I suppose all of you rushing back downstairs.
I'm also very cold. We only had 30 minutes of this. How long has it been?
You're getting close to the end of your spell duration.
Stop it.
Well, let's
We
walk.
hustle. Let's just slide down the slide.
You can. I mean, you won't take any damage to the bottom. It's just whether or not you alerted them to your
I'm just
presence.
gonna slide down the slide.
Sliding dramatically down
Don't
the slide.
Turn around, okay?
That's fine.
Dramatically with a wee.
Sliding dramatically down the slide, you would reach the bottom. Stepping free, you'd make your way back to the other side now. You actually don't have to go down any longer, as she seems to have made a path through the ice leading to the other side.
Nice.
Good.
Did
She appears to have...
did she make this like iceberg thing in the first place?
No, it didn't.
Mm.
She appears to have freed the foremast as far as things are concerned. Or not the foremast, but the figurehead at the front of the ship. The dragon with its mouth open to accept the ring that hangs from the top of the lantern.
Okay.
She would turn back towards you as you make your way through.
He agrees.
We got it in writing, just in case.
I'll take it.
Awesome.
Tell him that I look forward to our joyous union.
Will do.
Sure.
So I guess we just go back through and you put...
Give it
where
like
it's
10
at.
minutes and then do your thing, and we'll be on the other side and stuff.
That's acceptable to me.
Okay, we go.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you. My family will reward you in their own time and way.
Okay.
Okay.
If you should find yourself in Whitethrone, feel free to pay your respects.
Okay.
Okay.
Will do, I guess.
She would incline her head. I suppose giving all of you a few minutes to make your way hustling back, slipping and sliding up down the ramp through the portal.
Okay.
Okay.
Waiting and watching, you would find that about 5 minutes later, the portal would simply stop, turning back to the same pristine scene of a shepherd and his flock that you'd seen
Are
before.
you still freezing?
Am I still cold?
Waiting for the potion to wear off, you're no longer cold.
I'm not cold. Which means he's probably not dead.
Sending your way back up, you would find that Skelg himself, while still suffering from all of the effects of the frostbite and everything else, is no longer.
It's probably not boiling in that room.
I well, I mean, I can channel.
I don't know if he has any.
What is the?
I mean, he has the money to pay for like the necessary, honestly,
Oh, then
regeneration
he
at this
can-
point for
yeah.
his fingers.
He's about to marry her too, so he'll be fine.
Well, you
He's
know.
about to be rich.
Happy
Yeah, I was
wedding.
gonna say, they're gonna give him like a ring of cold resistance
Invite
for
us
his
to the
wedding ring.
wedding. Okay, bye.
How would we even get to Yerson? Isn't there like some thing where there's
She's probably gonna
borders
come
got
here.
killer houses or something?
What?
Isn't there like a story to get to Yerson? There's like they killed all the people with like
Oh,
houses or
shush.
something. It's a fairy tale.
There's lots of fairy tales in Earson. That's the whole point of that country.
I have no idea.
It's cold.
But Skelg would offer his thanks to all of you, as I suppose you'd make your way back out into the blazing heat. Probably somewhat thankful for it now, honestly, compared to what you're
Yeah, I
dealing
guess.
with recently.
We're totally gonna get colds from all this. Hot and cold, hot and
Especially
cold.
me.
Hopefully.
You would make your way back to the city streets,
guess
heading back towards
the lodge.
the lodge, reporting your success. Cal seems very excited to write this new story of your own epic
It's
adventures.
a pretty cool story.
And,
Very
story, bro.
weird story.
and we will leave things there.
Yay!
We win.
And nobody
something.
died.
Nobody
They
died.
died.
We all level up.
Yay! And we made some money, so there's that.
Boom.
And that's a wrap.
That was awesome, actually.
Why does she? I don't understand the whole marriage thing. I was really like.